Okay, so here we are, November. Some months I'm outside touching grass, living life, and other months I'm like SpongeBob.
Okay, let's see my to-do list. Go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work, go to work.
But I did leave my house this month, okay? Of course, I was busy with the games and coding some stuff. Can't forget the animations. Blender 5.0 just dropped. Anyways, first thing, St. Martin's Day. Listen, if you know the island, you know. One of the most beautiful, forgiving, friendly, hostile places in the Caribbean. I love it, but would I move back with my kids? No. Some things gotta change first. It's giving toxic marriage vibes. But hey, we should check in on each other sometimes. Anyway, I went there for the food. Activities was cool, but the food? On point. Could have used more variety like last year, but hey, it slapped. They had vendors selling handmade stuff too. I love to see it. Supporting my people. My friend was selling her natural hair products. Link in the description. Go support her. And you know, it's always nice to see friends and old classmates again. So happy to see everyone do good. Okay, story time. So look, my childhood was different. No silver spoon. And one of those different things was the dentist. Or I had a dentist. I went for the first time at like 20 years old. And I hated every second of it.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
They was like, you need to pull a wisdom teeth, it's gonna cause pain in the future. And I was like, okay, that's a future me problem, I don't care. No? Oh, you lad. I'm pissed. Years go by, I get some impacted teeth here and there. Annoying, but not like enough to make you want to pull the teeth out, like the man was saying. Just bothersome, that's it. Then like 2 years ago, I'm on the couch vibing with the family, watching a movie, and I bite down on some popcorn and I know one time that was on the popcorn, it was my tooth. No pain though, but I spitting out popcorn shells and pieces of my teeth like, you know, confetti. You ever eat eggs with like pieces of the shell in it? Yeah, it's exactly like that. I was feeling yuck. Anyways, so I waiting for the pain to kick in, but nothing. So I was like, life, you know? Finish the movie, you know, enjoying yourself, and I take a sip of some cold water, and boy, that was ass. Not gonna lie, it hurt. So I did the smart thing and avoid cold water for months. Some time passed, and my wife had a dentist appointment for her braces, and I was like, yo, my tooth been hurting. Let me slide through. We go to the dentist, and this old lady in her thousands come in, was like, come on in, Sonny. And I was like, oh, this dentist have elderly assistants. That's nice. I step into the office, look around. The place was dusty, moldy, the things look rusted, but there was nobody else. Yo, a shiver hit my spine, boy. I look her dead in the eyes and I was like, yo, where's the dentist? Like a horror movie. She watched me, she was like, I'm the dentist. What?
No. Wait.
She sits me down, tries to comfort me, but then she gets to work. She starts to shave and drill, and I could feel like she making mistakes in my mouth because it's hurting more than what it was hurting before I came in. When I leave that place, I was vexed, because my tooth's still broken, and now the pain is somehow worse. Traumatized for life. Okay, fast forward to like last summer, and the tooth does act up once in a while, but I've been ignoring it. Then during like a festival at my new place, I saw a dentist office and had to sign my kids up, and they were like, sir, do you have a dentist too? And I was like, nah. So they signed me up one time. I had to be a good role model for the kids, you know, they can't see that I'm scared. So we in the waiting room, and this very young lady walks out. I swear she looks 17. I was like, bro, not again. Why always me? So I let my whole family go first. Everybody went in before me. They finished, and this guy walks out, my age, calm, clean, confident, and he was like, hey, I'm the dentist. This is my intern. Oh yeah, I was like, okay. Let me let a real professional look at this then. Man went through my mouth, checked my gums, the front teeth, and he was like, this looking alright. Big smiles now. When he get to the broken tooth, I swear this man's smile just disappeared. He was like, oh yeah, that's bad. We gotta pull it. I was like, okay, no problem. I go home. He's like, we gotta pull this thing. But I can't do it. It's that bad. You have to go and operate on it. I say, you know what? I'm tired of hearing how you're talking about my teeth. Fine. I could make an appointment and I book it for like January. As far as I could. Yo, I a conspiracy theorist, right? But this is a fact. These man them set me up. Have to be. As soon as I booked that appointment, the pain get worse. I was taking painkillers to sleep, couldn't lie on my side. Some of these nights I was like 5 o'clock in the morning just shivering pain. One night I find out the clove thing, you could bite on a clove just to numb it. I went to work smelling like paper Norton. So what to beat. And I figured out some tricks so I could ease the pain, like washing your mouth or actually using the clove or taking some painkillers and that kind of stuff, so I could like last till January. So that was cool, man. Well, November 23rd, 2025, I experienced the worst pain in my life. Painkillers didn't work. The clove, not that. Prayers, around 3 a.m. I text my boss, tell this man, don't expect me tomorrow. I wake up my wife. I was like, baby, I need a prayer warrior. And we pray. But you know, the prayer started with, Lord, please take away this pain. And it ended with me saying, Lord, remove me from this planet. If this is how we have to live this life, I don't want to live here anymore. Put me by your side, Lord. The next morning, and you can't even call that a next morning to me because I did not sleep. So hours later, I was like, please check my tooth. I have a fever. Just get this thing out of me. They gave me an appointment one time. I rushed through traffic into this office, sitting in the waiting room, and she's just asking me all of these questions. What's your name, sir? What's your date of birth? What's your base? And all these things. And I'm like, Mom, I can't even breathe. You know, while I was sitting there, they test the fire alarm. Why me? Why every time something strange is happening? Anyways, they took me in, x-ray me, and the nurses was talking to me and they was comforting me because they was like, they see that I was in pain and hella nervous, and they numb me up with the needles, and I get to sit down. But I started to notice that this nurse was, chatting me up. I like, what? You chatting me up because I cute, or you just distracting me so this thing could really kick in? She was like, wait for the meds to kick in. I was like, say less. I tell her, well, I'm not feeling any pain anymore, so go ahead, I think you could pull it out. And she was like, it's not me, I'm not pulling this tooth. And she knocks on that door, and this giant man does walk in. This man 2 meters, maybe even 3 meters. The man double masked now, one for his mouth and one for his beard. The man walk in, his forearms was big, man, buff bicep, veiny. He was like, yo. He looked at the x-ray. We gotta take 2 of these things out, yes or no? I was like, why? He was like, you gonna come back anyway. Logic. I can't look like a punk in front of this man. So it's an ego thing. I was like, do 2. He was like, bet. He tell me this thing gonna take 60 seconds max. I'm not gonna lie, I felt offended. I was like, 60 seconds? I drink milk, boy. Strong bones in them. You know, we didn't say those words, but like our eyes was speaking. Like he just understood that I was offended. He just laughed. Man pick up his pliers. I open my mouth, and yo, this man just pulled my teeth out like Legos, dog. No pain, no drama. Just, the squeaky sound from SpongeBob Boots. That's it. He threw on his gloves. He was like, have a nice day. Gave the pliers to the nurse, and he walked out. Yo, I swear he wanted to say bitch now. Yo, nurse handled the rest. It was super sweet again, and for the first time in years, like legit years, I had no more pain in my mouth. Best decision ever. All in all, that was it. I happy. Still have no pain right now. If you scared a dentist, I still have to take out my bottom ones. And he was like, that one gonna hurt more. I was like, why you say that for? But okay. Trust me, if you have pain, just go. Your future, you're gonna thank you 100%. Just go. Peace.